And if tonight is successful and popular, it could pave the way for future similar events. But before you load up your trick-or-treaters on goodies, the Wichita Falls Police Department has a few tips to keep those trick-or-treaters safe. But in tonight's Pay It Forward, John Hansen shows us how one simple act of kindness is making a huge impact for some local children. Of course, the police department says the most important thing to keep in mind is to stay aware of your surroundings. Don't text or be distracted while on the phone. Have your car keys out and ready. And if this past weekend is any indication, it's going to be a great year for the Optimist Club. Well, Kevin, I've been enjoying the warm weather. I'm a springtime gal, but are we expecting a freeze this weekend? Campaign organizers are calling it a huge victory. Before you light off any fireworks, make sure it's on a secure surface, you're outside of city limits, and you have a bucket of water nearby just in case.
I like working outdoors.
For the past 17 years,
It's good.
Catherine Meek-Beck has been a letter carrier. She was a single mom and says her job helped put both of her kids through college. So she takes a lot of pride in her career.
I love delivering mail because I'm carrying on a tradition that started in 1775 by Ben Franklin.
Since it is the busiest week for the Postal Service, it was quite the challenge keeping up with Meek-Beck while she worked her route.
I would say this is definitely a busy day. I would say Christmas Eve is going to be our busiest day because before we go home to spend the holidays with our family, we're going to make sure there's not one single package left in the post office because everybody's relying on that.
And I honestly did expect yesterday and today to get hit pretty hard. So I'm thinking that tomorrow we may get another push.
Meek-Beck says she's noticed a large increase in certain deliveries over the past few years.
Right now, this customer is being sent an email that I've delivered their package.
Thanks to the internet and online orders.
We deliver a lot more packages than we used to. When I first started the Postal Service, the majority of our mail was first-class mail. And of course, with the ease of emailing and the internet, our first-class mail has really declined, but our packaging has really picked up.
We're averaging in this station alone 3,000 a day. So, and I have 35 city routes. So it definitely has been our biggest year of packages for the Postal Service.
Which keeps Meek-Beck moving quickly.
Good morning.
As she delivers cheer door to door.
From the minute you see the perfect gift to the minute I bring that gift to the door, because we're delivering more than just packages, we're delivering the anticipation of Christmas morning. We're delivering the anticipation of, I saw the perfect gift and now I'm giving the perfect gift, and it's prideful to be part of that.
And thanks to these Santa's helpers, Meek-Beck and the others who work to sort, ship, and deliver thousands of packages just before the big deadline, Christmas morning is sure to be joyful.
An 11-year-old boy's dream of 2 years is about to finally become reality at Newcastle City Park.
And during all that time, Cole Phillips has been raising money. His efforts are going to make an impact on fellow kids throughout his community for years to come. Kenzie Meek-Beck was in Newcastle to meet Cole today and joins us with more. Kenzie.
Cole says there's just one thing missing from the town he loves, something most kids would probably look right past and take for granted. Cole Phillips, who is 11 years old, is proud to have been born in Newcastle. And he says he enjoys hanging out with his friends in the city's park.
And we just hang around up there, ride bikes, do tricks on our bikes, and just eat ice cream up there.
But something's missing.
Because some kids don't have the chance to go play. Some kids have to drive all the way to Graham or all the way to Olney to go play on a slide. And it's just a slide. And I just feel bad for the kids who want to go up to our park and play. And our park is kind of done down, which is what my project has raised money for, because we don't even have a slide there.
With the help of a few friends, the Cole Project was born. When Cole was just 9 years old, he decided to raise money for a slide by getting permission at City Council to set out donation jars in City Hall.
I believe it was my second meeting. I was nervous, and in comes this little boy and speaks up and says, I would love to speak with council about setting donation jars up.
With the permission of city leaders, donation jars around town raised about $2,000. Then, after the Newcastle reunion, natives brought in $7,000 more. Now, nearly 2 years into fundraising, the Only Advocate newspaper decided to donate all of its funds from this upcoming Saturday's summer concert.
I came in here to interview Gina Maxwell on a story, and it was in passing that I learned about the Cole Project. And if you've met Cole and you've met Gina, you can't drive away from that, without wanting to help.
But they will not only receive donations from the concert.
So an anonymous donor has said that she is going to match $10,000 in donations.
Oh my God.
It was revealed to Cole on Friday before the concert that a donor also wanted to help.
I'm speechless. So thankful right now.
So after a few years of hard work, Cole is finally seeing his dream come to life.
You just amaze me. Totally amaze me. This is happening because of your dream. So congratulations to you too.
I didn't do this. The city did this.
So as you can see, what started out as Cole's dream of having a slide has grown much bigger. All of the money raised is now going to be able to buy other pieces of the playground equipment too for Newcastle kids to enjoy for many years to come. When we spoke with the city, the director of finance, Pat Halverson, said the Joneses' bill was making up for the city underestimating their water bill for several months. Deputy City Manager Jim Dockery agrees.
Honestly, we made a mistake in not catching the fact that this particular account was continuously estimated for numerous months.
Since our story aired on Thursday, the family says members of the city have been out checking their meter multiple times, even removing the old meter. Dockery said the old meter should have been reading at 7 to 8 units per month based on reviewing data. However, from May 27 to today, the family says the meter has only read their usage at 4 units.
I don't think it's possible just for the fact of how much water it is. They drove through and you can see them drive up the road.
Josh Jones says city officials told him on May 27th that they came by to check the meter, and because their reading was so high, they went out to check it again to make sure it was accurate. Jones says he never saw a city vehicle stop, and when watching his neighbor's surveillance footage from that whole day, says the city worker only walked by and did not check the meter. When questioned about that, Dockery called another city official who said the city realized their error on the 27th and went to physically check the meter on June 1st. Then, when Josh Jones went into Dockery's office during a break from his job in order to confront Dockery on the discrepancy, he claims he was laughed out of his office.
I mean, he serves the community and the country for 11 years, and he's asking for help and answers, and he laughs them out of the room.
While Dockery says Josh Jones wasn't being agreeable.
Well, I mean, he wasn't listening to the explanation. We were trying to explain the circumstances and work out an arrangement. He felt like that we needed to cut his bill, or this problem wasn't going to go away for the city of Wichita Falls, and he was going to, make a lot of publicity out of it. So there really wasn't anything that we could do.
And they asked me what I thought we should do, and I said I would like to go back to my original reading. Take an estimate of my past 18 months of living here, estimate it, and that's what I'll pay.
Dockery says the city hopes to work out a payment plan arrangement, while the Jones family says they are not responsible for the city's mistakes.